Hey fan, this is Anil. In this video, we will cover CRUD operation in PowerApps. So this is my employee detail list, and here you can see we have three options over here, three actions user can do. First is addition, second is edit, and the third is trash, means delete. So here, if I'll click on this addition button, user can add a new entry. Now I'm going to add a new entry from here, and this is my drop down list for country. Automatically the city list will convert, right? So here if I'll do India, then automatically India city will be populated in the second drop down, right? Now I'll put the salary over here. Now click on the save button. So here you can see success message. Now the data has been saved. Just move on list, and here you can see the record has been stored in SharePoint list, and this record is coming from SharePoint list. I'll show you the schema of my SharePoint list. Now if I click on this edit button, so here if I want to update this record, I can update it easily. The record has been successfully saved. Click on cancel. Now you can see the data, right? Now if I want to delete this item, just click on this item. The data has been deleted from here. Now let's move in SharePoint list and just refresh this list, and here you will see the data that is appearing over here. If you want to see the schema of my SharePoint list, then just go in list settings. In list settings, all the column are single line of text. The salary is number. Nothing is in drop down or choice, right? And if you want to know about from where we are getting this drop down, so these drop downs are coming from a SharePoint list, that is country underscore city. These all columns are also single line of text. If you want to see over here, you can see single country name is single line of text and city name is single line of text, right? If I want add any city, any country, I can add over here, right? So let's see how we can achieve this. Click on canvas F from blank. Here I will provide a name, suppose CRUD operation. Click on create button. The application has been created. Now here what I will do, I will just insert a form, that is edit form, and on this edit form I will put a label over here, and the label name is registration form, right? And I'll do it 26 bold underscore underline, right? Now here I have to connect with my SharePoint list. So I'm using two lists. First is for binding the data, employee info, and second is for city and country relationship, right? So here I will bind it using employee info. Just zoom it and you can see the form. Just close it, right? Now I will just edit the fields, and I don't want attachment field. will remove it. And also I don't want title field. So actually my title field is non-mandatory. So that's why I can remove this. Otherwise you cannot remove this until you will not do it non-mandatory from SharePoint list. And if you don't know how you can remove the title field from SharePoint list, then you can watch my previous video. I'll put the link over here. Now here you can see I want it in layout 2, right? Now the country should be allowed values and the city also should be allowed values, right? Now I will bind this country column. I will unlock this. Distinct, comma, country name, right? And here just do the result. Otherwise the data that is selected in this country will not be saved in SharePoint list, right? Unlock this. Now we will get the filtered data in the city from country list, right? So here we will apply the filter. Now country city, comma, country name should be equals to selected value of this drop down. Dot selected dot result, and here we will bind from city, right? Now again just do it city name, right? So our country and city has been bind over here, right? Now let's put two buttons. One button is for save the form, submit the form, and the second button will use for cancel the form, right? So two buttons over here. Now just put the submit form logic here, right? Now see the form. So here no item to display. For that what we have to do, I'll go over here on the form, on the item. In the item you cannot see anything over here. So I will call the employee info form. Right now if I'll run it and you can see the form, right? Now I will add another screen, scroll level screen. On this screen, on visible event, what I need to do here, we have to create this header, right? So for this header we have to use clear collect, and inside the clear collect I need to create header, right? And in header first we will create name, and the second is mobile, and third is country, city and salary. country, comma, city, comma, salary. Right? So here we have created the header. Right? Now in the first screen, I will navigate this to the screen 2. Navigate on screen 2. So whenever I will click on this cancel button, then what will happen? If you will see over here in the collection has been created, but right now there is no value, there is no data. But when I will click over here and click on cancel, then look the data. The data is coming over here: city, country, mobile number, name and salary. Right? So here on this screen, employee detail, right? And on this screen, I will add a gallery, blank vertical, right? So this gallery I will bind from the header, right? Now here in this header, I will use name, mobile number, country and city, and one more: name, mobile number, country, city and salary, right? So the name will come first, then country, salary will be in last, then country, then city, then mobile number. Right? Now I just need to just change the font size. So here to just little bit difference over here. Right. So here first I'll do the bold, and second I'll create just increase the size. Suppose I'll do 18, right? And one more thing I'll do, that I'll change this color, right? So this is my gallery. Okay, one more time just click over here and add three icon. First for addition, right? Just decrease the size. Second for edit, the last one is trash, means delete. All three icon has been added. Now the last thing, we have to add one another gallery, blank vertical, from the employee info. Okay, now this gallery I have to cut and add above the inside the data card, right? So in this, again I need to add few labels. So here I'll use the name, right? First one is name, this is the salary, this is the city, country, mobile number. Okay, so just okay. So here you can see how many records we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 records, right? So let's run this and see. Okay, we have all 4 records. Now this gallery, I'll increase the size, or if you want we can use it in full also. In that case we have to do it full it this also. Just right. So this is the part of designing, but for now we are doing a basic designing, but for advanced designing we will cover a video, right? So here mobile number, city, right. Now again we have to take 3 icon again. This is gallery 1 and this is gallery 2. In the gallery 2 we have to take again 3 icons. First for addition, second for edit, and third for trash. So the trash one we will just do small, right? Fine, it's look good. So now here we will write the code for deletion. So what will be the code for deletion? Here remove employee info and this item. So it will work for deletion, and for addition we have to do a code for the addition. We want to navigate on screen 1, right? And which kind of navigation that will be cover, and here we will create a variable selected item, and what will be the selected item? That will be gallery 2 dot selected, right? So this is the formula, and here on the addition, what we have to do, again we will navigate, and on screen 1 comma cover comma the same variable we will copy, here selected item, and here what we will pass. So we have to pass on this screen, you can see on form, this thing we have to pass, right? Cool. Now just run this application. So once we will click on addition, we are getting this form, but on the addition it will not work. Why? Because this selected item we have to pass over there. The selected item we have to pass in form 1. Now understand the logic why we have did it. Suppose if we are running, look, if I want the addition, then in the addition what will transfer over here? Here transfer default, and this formula will be transferred. In the default employee info pass. So once this will pass, a new form will be open. But in the edit one, the gallery selected item will pass. Look, once I'll click on edit button, here you can see edit information is passed over here. Now if I'll click on cancel, I'll pass this, then here you can see a new form will open, right? So here suppose I'm adding a new entry. If I'll click on save button, it's not working. Let me check it. Actually it's working, it's added multiple times, but why we didn't got the message? Because we have not applied notify, and here we'll pass success, right? And the success. Cool. So here again, if you will see over here, multiples Virender has been saved. I will delete it, right? Now it has been deleted. So if I'll click on again for addition, then here you can see on edit button we are getting the data. If I want to update, I can update. Data has been saved. The country name has been done as a India. Now if I want add a new entry, Suppose India and Pune. Data has been saved. Click on cancel and you can see the row has been added over here, right? So the design is a look different a little bit, so you have to do few changes. You can just make it small, you can make it small, you can make it small. Okay, and one more thing, this India is little bit up. Now it's look good, right? Now it looks good. So we have did few things like addition. Once you click on edit, a new form will be open. Even you can change this value, and once you will click on edit, a edit form will be open. Once you will click on trash, a data will be deleted from here, right? So that's it for today. Thanks for watching our video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.